the kids in America? Oh, well, ho. We're the kids in America. Oh, well, ho. Are we? No, I'm in the UK. And thank goodness for that. However, this is something to do with the kids in America, because this is the new album from Kim Wilde. Now, it's a sort of paean or a follow-on to Close, which came out in 1988 and was very popular, apparently. I must have missed that. I was listening to other things at the time. And she replicates as Alan Poffy says, it replicates the cover stance of Close on Closer. It's pleasant. There's nothing wrong with that. It's pleasant. It's got the kind of thing that, actually, it's the kind of thing that while I'm listening to it, maybe it's when I'm older now, I'm thinking Kylie Minogue could do a bit of this. Because really, it's got pop sheen to it, and it's not trying to be some kind of austere dance sub-Madonna feel, which is what she's doing with Tension and Tension 2, I feel. Tension 2. Whereas this has a kind of very florid 1980s, funnily enough, very florid feel to it. It's got that sort of that kind of, well, let's all have a dance feel. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? Absolutely nothing wrong with that. So, allow me to explain what I mean. We start with Midnight Train, which is firmly based in the 1980s, but it does have a really big intention to show you that, okay, we mean business here, actually. This is not just some kind of warmed over tribute. We do mean business. These are new songs, and we really enjoy playing them. As they've said, we're enjoying it just as much as we were 40 years ago. It's great. So, that segues into Scorpio. When it started, I thought, this is just aimless pop rock, really, but it does have a groove. And by the end of it, I felt carried along with it, not carried away. I would never say that I'd be carried away by anything on this album, but it does carry you through and make you think, well, you know, not a bad piece of work, that, actually. Quite enjoyed it. I do like the bubbling synth and 80s feel of Trail of Destruction, but then it gives you a sort of wholly expected AOR middle or chorus, because that's becoming de rigueur, isn't it? So I expected them to do it. It's well done, actually. As I say, it's very pleasant. I like Rocket to the Moon because it's glammy, it's poppy, it's got a sing-along chorus to it, it's in one ear and out the other, there's nothing wrong with that, and it stays around a little bit longer than some of the others. Love is Love and Stones and Bones, not Sheens and Bones, Stones and Bones. I want to say the word sheens because they are very sheeny. Not Barry, not Martin. Sheeny. As in they're sparkly, they shine, they've got dance floor pop all over them. It's good stuff. It's good stuff to dance to. It's got air in it. And I like it. I think it's not great, but it works well. They're obviously having a good time here. There's energy. It doesn't sound calculated, which, to go back to Kylie Minogue, some of her albums recently have sounded a bit calculated. This sounds like they're having a right good laugh. Now they finish with something a bit more interesting. It's Savrasana, which has floaty pop, bit of late sort of atmosphere and piano and all that. It is a sort of 80s, quite austere but poppy, but 80s poppy art pop, I suppose, feel. I don't quite pull it off. They're enjoying themselves too much to be disconnected from anything, really. But then that's great, isn't it? I really quite like this album. Not so much that I'm going to go out and listen to it again all the time, but why wouldn't you have a good time with an album everyone's enjoyed having a good time playing? It comes over. It comes across. That is something you cannot bottle. I don't feel closer to Kim Wilde at all, but I do feel closer to pop with this album. Ta-ta.